On here from Srkcycles.com, and we have a 2000 something, I forget. It's on. I figured it out by the time I posted the video, so you'll know. 2000 something Can-Am Spyder ST Limited. Now the ST Limited comes with these bags that clip on the side and come off. It also comes with radio. So turn that, put your foot on the brake, press that, wait a little bit, just keep on waiting. There we go. Press that button, fire it up. Let's see if we can get to those radio controls. Told you I had a radio. Told you. Alright, so take off the parking brake. Pop it in gear. This thing has 6,700 miles, very low miles. And then let's do it. They're fun. That left tire feels a little bit flat. Interesting. So, if you've never driven a Can-Am, let me tell you what you're looking into. It's like driving a quad or a snowmobile. The automatic version like this, no clutch, nothing at the left pedal, a brake at the right pedal, and all your right hand does is use the throttle. You would almost think it would be like a thumb throttle because it's so quad feeling, but it's not. It's a twist throttle, and it feels pretty good. The biggest change for me was that all the braking is on my foot, and that took a little bit getting used to. Everyone is mowing their lawn. They all they all call each other, "Hey man, we all mowing our lawn today after work? Yeah, let's do it." And then the other thing, okay, so all the braking is on my foot. It takes a little bit. You gotta switch a little switch in your mind if you've been riding a bike for a long time. If you're driving a car, this just fits. You just bam, you hop on here, you're doing this better than people who ride bikes for a long time. They gotta switch something in there, they gotta rewire something in their mind, you're good. So that's one thing. The other thing is you kinda have to lean in when you turn. So I'm not just like turning like this, because then I feel like I'm flying out of it. And then I feel like I'm just going. So I kind of have to lean in, and then it feels nice and tight. And that's something that kind of, throws me off. I go and whip it into a turn, I feel like I'm flying out the other way. So you got to kind of lean in, like a snowmobile. Now, so like I said, you shift up. And you can shift down. There's also a downshift button down there. That's my dentist, I think. You shift up, but you can shift down. Just upshift with your thumb, downshift with your index finger, your pointer finger, but if you're slowing down yourself like this, it will automatically downshift. Which is pretty cool. It wants to make sure that you're in the proper gear and that you're not starting it from a gear too high. That might be a little bit of a strain on the system. it also has high beams, low beams. You got your heated grips, on and off, horn. Got your horn. And unlike every motorcycle out there, maybe there's something out there, I don't know. See, it's downshift. It also, when it downshifts, it revs it up. So it matches the RPMs to downshift, making for a smooth and easy downshift. Now when you're shifting, you can just shift while in the throttle. Just pop it in there, shift. You don't have to let off. It makes it, see, it's actually smoother if you shift while in the gas. But when it downshifts, just like when you're on a bike, it actually revs it up a little bit to make it for a smoother downshift, just like riding a motorcycle. So it's very cool. It's very sophisticated. It's very hard to two-wheel it. I've tried very hard. I don't think I've ever done it. But it uses traction control and braking and all these things to not do that. And it's pretty cool. They're a lot of fun. It's not a vehicle. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna get a Can-Am to prepare me for riding a motorcycle as a stepping stone to get a motorcycle. Just don't do it. You're wasting your time. I mean, it really doesn't prepare you to ride a motorcycle. It's very different. You get a similar sensation. But if you're like, I want a Can-Am, or you're like, I want to hang out with people who ride motorcycles, I want that same sensation, but I don't want a motorcycle, then this is perfect. But because you'd be learning different things, different important things on this, it doesn't really get you closer to riding a motorcycle. If anything, it teaches you things that you shouldn't do on a motorcycle. Like turn the steering wheel. You don't do it on a bike. That's car stuff. So, guys, great bike. This thing's on Srkcycles.com. It's for sale. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going. We'll see you guys later.